Welcome back, Heroclix fans. Today I have a really cool unboxing for you guys featuring the Heroclix The Rogues Fast Forces. This is actually the Fast Forces set based off of the Flash set that's coming out next week, November 12th. So let's take a look at this. We also have some really cool figures here, and I'd like to point out that all the figures in this set are 75 points and they work really well together. A lot of support powers, and you know, that's kind of what the Rogues need to be if they want to beat Flash. So they work together, they can actually achieve stuff here. So if you're looking to pick up this Fast Forces, you can do that on glasscabinethobbies.com. Pick it up. Also, I'm still taking pre-orders for bricks and cases of the Flash set. That is coming up. That is a week away. I'm still taking pre-orders for that, so don't miss out. Alright guys, we're gonna take a look at the map here. It's kind of hard for me to show it to you. It's kind, you know, it's obvious, it's kind of big. But this is, let's see what side this is. The Flash Museum indoors. So it's pretty cool. Looks like the Flash will be able to zip around objects, walls, and pillars to basically maneuver around their opponent and give you a really good advantage. Okay, on this side it is Central City Park Outdoors. You can kind of get a look at this one as well. There's Hinder and Train. There's a little bit of blocking there, and just a little bit of blocking there. I mean, it's really not, it's pretty wide open. I would probably say if the Rogues win the map roll, they're probably going to want to go on this map. It gives them a little bit better of a shot. If Flash wins, he's going to want to go on the other side of the map. And here we have our Rogues out of the package. And let's just get right into it. We're going to start off with Captain Cold. Like I said, they all are 75 points. And they all work really well together. The combination of the powers are, you know, pretty well thought out for the Rogues, and you know, ability to try to take on Flash or multiple Flash or a team. So as you see here, the sculpts actually look really good. I'm liking the look of Captain Cold here with the ice hands. Looks just incredible. We have Captain Boomerang, always one of my favorite Rogues. My favorite though is actually his son. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe Identity Crisis. I have no idea. But I think it looks just really cool. It's really cool. 7 range, 3 targets. What is to hate about that? Weather Wizard looks pretty cool with his looks like a lightning rod there. Like that's sweet, man. That's awesome. Mirror Master. Look at him. That is awesome. Look, I mean, you can see yourself. You can see yourself here. Boom, camera. That's awesome. That's a first, I believe. And he's got some really cool powers. Pied Piper. He's got his little flute. I mean, he's doing his thing. But the sculpt right there is probably one of the least exciting ones, but it's still not bad. I mean, it's the colors, and it's good. The Heat Wave's got this. You couldn't even see it on the back and front. It, like, boom, you can't even see it, but you spin him around, that looks pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So on the map, he's gonna definitely be dynamic. Anyways, let's go get right into the dial so we can see what these guys do, see if they're any good. We'll start off with our Captain Cold. If you guys have been watching the Flash TV series, it's pretty sweet. Alright guys, let's go right into it. We have a power trait, Sub-Zero Temperatures. Characters using Charge or Hypersonic modify their attack and damage by -1 when making a close combat attack against Captain Cold or a friendly character adjacent to Captain Cold, if not already modified by this effect. Okay, that is gonna hurt Flash a lot. -1 to attack and damage? Ouch. Okay, also we need to know what that defense power. Ice Bridge. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna like this one. Barrier, ESD, Energy Shield Deflection. When he uses Barrier, he may place an ice ladder Marker in any square adjacent to any adjacent square of blocking terrain marker. Ice ladder marker are clear terrain and are considered ladders between squares of any adjacent squares of different elevation. Ice ladder markers are removed from the map at the beginning of your turn. That basically just like a barrier. You put it out there, one of those can be in ladder, so you can be able to move up to a different elevation. Obviously, if you use a barrier, you're giving him a token, but your friendly characters can use that to get up on different elevation. That is cool, and I don't know if any other character that's given the ability to make a ladder, so you can get up on a different elevation if you don't have leap climb. That is cool. Okay, so let's get right into it. Obviously, he stops Flash in his tracks and makes it really difficult. Him and adjacent characters, that is huge. Run a shot, second blast, ESD, and that barrier, outwit. I love it. You know, pretty basic here. The stats aren't super out of this world, but it's pretty sweet. Okay, now we have poison, which is pretty cool because that kind of, you know, it's too cold, it's hurting you if you're next to him. Gotcha. Exploit weak, close combat expert. Again, there we go. So he's 6 clicks. I mean, it's a short dial. You know, you don't want him to get hit too hard, obviously, though. But if you're playing again with a bunch of other rogues, he can, you know, do his thing, and then hopefully the other rogues will be able to help out. So it definitely seems like, you know, you hurt one of the rogues, he's still okay. 2 or 3, 4 clicks in. After that, not very good. But you have your other helpers because they're so cheap. At 300 points, you could get 4 of these guys in there. Someone attacks them, boom, you still have 3 others to bring the pain. I like this Captain Cold. He brings a lot of new cool abilities to the game, and it's a sharp looking sculpt there. And now we're on to Captain Boomerang. Also 75 points, run and shot, energy explosion, 7 range, 3 targets, super senses with a 17, 3 damage. What more can you want from this guy? I guess if you could get sharpshooter, that would be nice, but this is outstanding. Energy exploding, just murdering people. Straightforward dial. Stats are pretty solid, nothing outrageous, but the 75 points make it just so sweet. So let's run through the dial really quick. We lose our move and attack, but we got Perplex. Pick back it up with energy shield deflection. Precision strike with range combat expert. That's a pretty nice combination. Drop the stats, and we're KO'd. And an overall theme that you will see with these figures, they are pretty good top dial, but once they take one hit of like 3 to 4 damage or 2 to 3 damage, they drastically go down, but they still have abilities to kind of support their teammates, but they're basically one-hit wonders. You know, click 1 is good, click 2 through 4 are okay, and then if there's a 5th and a 6th one, it's pretty much downhill from there. But for 75 points, not bad at all. And we have pretty cool Mirror Master, and look at that, 6 range, single target, phase in cap, prob, as you will see that they consistently have support and powers. We have this special defense and a trait. Let's look at the trait first. Mirror Master can use the carry ability and may carry up to 5 friendly characters regardless of their speed symbols, which is crazy, if they share a keyword with him, which would be Injustice, Rogues, or Suicide Squad. If Mirror Master begins his movement adjacent to a square, blocking terrain, or a wall, his speed value is not modified by this carry ability. Blocking terrain could be considered a barrier as well, so that is pretty cool to combo those together. Also, his defense is super senses. When he is adjacent to a blocking terrain, he succeeds on a result of 4 through 6. So it's a little bit harder if he's next to a wall or blocking terrain. Really good transporter for your team with prob. That's really what he's doing for you. And with some in cap and 3 damage can dish out a little bit of damage as well. Here we go. We're going through the dial here. As you see, it's pretty basic for him. Now we have precision, strike, willpower, and shape change. And that is pretty much it. Pretty straightforward dial here. Carrying your team is what he's going to do best and give you some prob. Weather Wizard. Like this sculpt, it's actually pretty nice. We have Force Blast, which makes sense for him. TK, which is nice, 75-point TKer. And he's a flyer, so he can carry other characters. We also have Toughness, and we have Enhancement, 7 range. This is a solid piece. There's no move and attack, but he's going to be playing well with your other friends. So let's take a look at the dial here. There is a special power. I'll take a look at it right here. And that power is give Weather Wizard a power action and roll a d6 that cannot be re-rolled except from this power. On a result of a 1, re-roll the d6 and add 1 to your result. 2 through 3, deal 1 damage to each adjacent opposing character. Okay. 4 through 5, deal 2 damage to all opposing characters within 2 range. Okay, so now we're like, boom. A 6, deal 3 damage to all opposing characters within 3 range. So the storm gets worse. If you roll a 1, you get to add a 1 to the result. So that is kind of cool. So you roll a 1, and then you roll a 3, it automatically goes to a 4, and you're doing 2 damage. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Nothing else on the back here. Let's finish the dial. I could see people pushing to get to that power. I could see that. Might not always, especially if you're going to get rushed up on. Yeah, I would see that as an option since it's just a d6 roll. You don't even have to make an attack roll. That is very nice. And there he is. That power seems pretty interesting, and I could see that being a real pain. You don't even need to make an attack roll. It's just a d6 roll. So that is that's really good. People always want to find ways to be able to deal damage without actually having to roll dice to make an attack. That's pretty cool. All right, so here we have Heat Wave. Let's take a look at what we have here. He can use Sidestep, give Heat Wave a power action to change up to 3 squares of hindering terrain within range and line of fire to make them clear terrain for the rest of the game. That's not an effect that it's only 1 time, so he can continuously turn hindering terrain into clear terrain as much as he wants. That is pretty cool. I could see a benefit for that. And he also has a movement power with Sidestep, so you could still sidestep and then burn everything to the ground, and it would work pretty well together. For a character like this, Pulse Wave Poison sounds pretty good with Exploit Weakness. Let's take a look at what we got. So we have that movement power for quite a bit with Pulse Wave. So that's Sidestep Pulse Wave, Sidestep Poison, which is cool because you can do that at the beginning of the game. Now this is going to be a fun piece. I think people are going to underestimate this character. Top dial with Sidestep and Pulse Wave. Yeah, and he can turn hindering terrain into clear terrain. This guy is not bad at all. Okay, our final character, Pied Piper, and he actually brings some pretty cool stuff to the table here. Animal, Central City, and Rogues. Give Pied Piper a power action and place 2 rat bystander tokens as described on this card in adjacent squares. Okay. If no friendly rat bystanders tokens are on the map, this is a free action. So to start it off, you can free action and get 2 rats. Want to take a look at what a rat is? This is a rat. charge 8, special 15, and there we go. When adjacent to a friendly character named Rat or Pied Piper, they can use exploit weakness. Okay, so you get to bring 2 of these out, so they will have exploit weakness if you keep them together. Also, and then you can bring out more of these. You can, like the first 2 are going to be free actions, and if you want to bring out another 2, which would be 4 of them, it's a power action. And it doesn't, from what I read here, you can keep on pumping these guys out. So that's pretty cool. They have Battle Fury, so you can't mind control them, and there's nothing here that really says that you can mind control them, but you do have mind control on the dial here, so which would be mind controlling your opponent, or just dropping a lot of rats out. So that's kind of fun. All right, but we have a support power here as well. You get the willpower, so you can pump out a lot of rats really quickly, and that could be pretty interesting for 75 points. 8 attack isn't that great, but with Perplex, you can get one of them up to 9 attack. Ooh, buddy. And with exploit weakness, hey, I'll tell you. Some pulse wave here. Shape change. And there you go. I mean, it's a pretty standard piece here. Pretty basic, 75 points, but to bring out the rats are pretty interesting. I think there's some fun things to do with this guy. I hope you guys enjoyed my unboxing review on the Flash Rogues Fast Forces set. I recommend it actually for 75. All the characters are 75 points. They all are kind of fun. They have some really cool abilities. Mirror Master is going to be a really good transporter. Captain Cold can stop hypersonic attackers and or hinder them, needless to say. Boomerang has a really good attack with energy explosion. Heat Wave can take away hindering terrain, and also has some other potential things there with a pulse wave and sidestep. Pied Piper can bring out rats, and then Weather Wizard is a TKer. Also, if you get close, he has a power mid-dial where he can just basically make a storm and just roll D6s and cause damage. So they all bring some fun things to the table. I highly recommend it. Sculpts look great. It's a pretty cool, fun Fast Forces set. I highly recommend it. You can pick it up at glasscabinethobbies.com if you are interested. Alright guys, please subscribe for more Heroclix videos, and stay tuned for more. Take it easy guys. See ya.